Hello, how are you doing? Today is Saturday and it's the last day of the sticks today. Yes, and I'm using an old classic, Palmolive. So let's get straight in. Oh, and I was going to use the Irish full brass Jameson, but I can't find it. Well, without emptying my whole drawer, and I didn't want to dig in right down to the bottom today because I've not got that much time, so I'm using the West Coast Shaving titanium Iridium. Oh, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So let's get some. And this is the Vigshaving Plisoft brush that I'm using. I have also reviewed this before. None of these are new. And all of them enjoyable. Right, let's go. Oh, and I have a sharp blade in there on its second use. Right. Well, the dog satellite arrived last night. And she's not exactly happy about it, but she's dealing with it. I only have to put it on, in fairness, when I've got her out of my sight. And she's not sleeping. And it is now slowly healing. I'm super happy about that. And if you're wondering why I didn't put a picture up, it's because it's too gross to see. Otherwise I would have put a picture up on how bad that is. But I think you can let your imagination play. And Halloween sort of is the right sort of idea you're getting. If you're thinking about gross things. I had to pause there, sorry, the little scamp was making all sorts of noises outside the door. All right, let's go on to the second. This morning, walking the dogs in the park today. Don't do it very often because it's a bit further away than usual. It was only 7 degrees. Oh, it's so cold. Anyway, when I say walking, I didn't exactly walk. I took the mobility scooter, which they love because the little one sits in the basket. The black one sits in the footwell, and the big girl, she runs alongside and she just loves it. Anyway, what I was leading to is I met someone picking up all the conkers off the ground for a display. So people are already thinking about Christmas displays. Yeah. I don't even want to get my head around that yet. It's just too early for me. I don't want to think about that before November earliest. I don't know. I mean, it depends. A couple of years ago, I wasn't doing so much. And I started already baking the fruit cakes early in the year. I think it must have been somewhere around, was it already in August or September? I can't remember exactly, but quite a few months before. yeah, I think it was actually even end of July, because when I took them down to Spain, and we always leave to Spain normally in October, well, not this year for obvious reasons, so, or that's when I prefer to go anyway, when it's not so hot, you know, over the Christmas time. Still warm there. Go to the rig, or the bus as I call it, the American RV. A Tropical, 42 feet, loads of luxury, right by the sea, and I love it, but I don't like it too hot. Anyway, so I know I'm catching up this weekend with washing and cleaning and stuff, which I haven't done all week. I've been so busy, which is a good thing. I'll tell you what, this is a good combo. I thought it might be a bit too, what do you call it, too aggressive, the blade and razor combo, because even though this is a D89, it does not feel it. It's more aggressive than the common D89 in this. So yeah, it says the blade gap is 0.76, but it doesn't feel it. It feels more like maybe an 8 point something. Yeah, so anyway, so I'm always very careful with this on what kind of blades I put in. So I don't want to, you know, scrape my face off. So let me just make some noise, and I excuse myself for that. I need to clean my cloth here. I've got loads and loads of lather left. Let me just clean off the residue. That was very enjoyable. But out of all my sticks, and I know many people will hate me for this, the Palmolive is the one I least enjoy out of all the sticks I have. I don't know why. It lathers fabulously, and it has a nice clean scent. It has perfect protection, so there's nothing wrong with the way it works. I don't know, it just doesn't do much for me, apart from the job's worth. So let me just take all of this lather out. Oh yeah, this would have been at least another, for me, I could have got at least 2 more passes out of that. And I've still got a little bit of soap at the bottom. There we go. Let's just soak that. I wanted to show you the brush, that's what I'm trying to do. And I know it's the long way round. Anyway, I enjoyed the park walk. So did they. As it's going to be raining on later today all day long, I thought I'd take them for a really long walk, enjoy the fresh cold air, and get them really hungry and tired. So I just want to show you this quickly. Remember this one? There you go. You see, up close you can see it better. Isn't that a beautiful brush? Can you believe it? This cost me £4 shipped from Vigshaving, AliExpress Vigshaving. I don't know if they still do it. There's no branding on it whatsoever. I don't know if they still do them. They do various ones. I've seen various ones, but nothing with this pearlescent sort of sheen to it. Love this brush. And I've given you a review on this. I've seen more people using these now. They're really nice. I first saw this on Chapman Collects Wild Women Wet Shaving. I always want to say Wild West Shaving. I don't know why. It's not. I think it's Wild Women Wet Shaving. Unfortunately, Erica hasn't been on for a while now, ever since our dear Jill passed. I think it's taken her quite aback. I've messaged her a few times. The only way I can contact her is via Instagram. I don't know what's happened to her. I hope she's alright, because I've not seen anything from her, and it's been over a month now. I'm putting on some toner today. Let's put that down a little bit. Here we go, toner. So I don't know what's with Erica. So it's basically just me now, holding the fort up for all the women. Even though Sammy every now and then does a video. But hey, it is what it is. I promised Jill that I'd carry on, and I will. As much and as good as I can. Right. Oh, here it is. And to finish everything off, I'm going to be using Aloe Gentleman's Pride Aftershave Balm, no alcohol. And let's see, it's most probably going to sting a bit. I love this scent too. Oh. Let's see, is it stinging? No, even though it is a super close shave. So yeah, I don't know, this weekend is not going to be much to talk about, because I'm just going to be busy catching up with stuff that I didn't do during the week. So very boring to all of you. Don't know what to say. I hope you're having a better weekend than I am. I'm wondering whether I'm going to be giving myself maybe a special treat or not, of some sort. And I don't mean buying stuff. I'm having a little bit of a buying hiatus at the moment, because as I said, I have all these lovely soaps and I have to start using up some of them before buying new. I have even some in the drawer that I haven't even used. I have, for example, the Aloe Maca Root. I have a few Razor Rock ones that I'm going to be using, new ones to the one that I have. I've not used those, and I've had them in the drawer now for a few months now. And oh yes, and Gym Shaves, is it Gym Shaves? Jim anyway was using the Wilkinson Sword tub. Was it yesterday or the day before? I cannot remember, please forgive me. And he said it's not lathering very well, but he thinks it's due to the Wilkinson Sword bore brush that he's got, which I also still have. This one, yeah, I think he has got the old style. I have the new style, and I actually gel tipped this one a little bit, and I haven't used this for ages either. I actually gave it to my husband, but he doesn't use it. He just likes his squirty cream. His squirty cream, when I say squirty cream, it's this one. He uses this. I don't think it's even available anymore. No, it's not available anymore, the shave cream. But it goes a super long way. I've still got 3 bottles of those. So he was using this. Let's cut to the chase where I'm waffling again. and he thought it wasn't working properly. Now I do know they have changed the formula on the new Wilkinson Sword tub in scent as well as the base, the soap base. So I put to him whether he's going to try it out with a different brush that he has, to see if that is maybe the case. We will see if he does take up my suggestion or not. Otherwise, I will be doing that at some stage. Have you got any suggestions for me that I maybe want to put in? Oh yes, and don't forget, I've got this lovely new Pro Rosso from James as well that I'm dying to try. But I have also promised a few other things to come up. So next week's going to be signature soaps, but not all of them. I'm going to pick my 3 favorite ones that I'm going to be using. And after that, I haven't used Wickens for so long, so I've got to think about using Wickens again as well, which I've got quite a few samples and 3 big tubs that are virtually untouched. I maybe used them twice, if that. So as you see, that's why I'm on a hiatus. Yeah, I've got to start getting myself sorted. Even the razor blades are now, I've got so many different ones, some that were given to me, which I'm using up bit by bit, like this Sharp, which is a lovely blade, by the way. It says Swiss quality high chromium, by the way. Is that upside down? Yeah. It's on this side, so if I turn this round, I don't want to. How do I do this without cutting myself? Because I'm very silly that way. Now you can read it. Yeah, so this is a beautiful blade, by the way. I'm surprised that it only comes single wrapped, because normally that sort of quality comes double wrapped, but it is in a wax paper, wax proof paper. So yeah, I don't know, I've lost now the thread completely, so forgive me guys, I've enjoyed myself. I don't know if you've enjoyed this. I feel stupid, but anyway, just leave me a comment, you know, if you can, if you look through some of the soaps I've done prior to and you say, I'd like to see this again or this blade again, if I still have it. And I'd like to see that razor, or so on and so forth. Or even, I don't know, I was thinking of maybe doing a non-shaving shaving video, maybe with just showing some brushes or some other razors that I have and so on and so forth. Just give me a suggestion, because not that I'm running out of ideas, but sometimes it's nice to do something fresh. So see you soon. Loving you, and I'm already missing you. See you. Bye bye.